These fonts are scattered all around the landscape, as we've seen before, and really their only purpose is to make sure you have certain powers at certain times.
Concentric circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognize this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake, outside the Sarafan stronghold. Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power of darkness, I could return and gain entry.
Soul Reaver 2 really likes to force-feed you the answers, instead of just letting you understand that that circle symbol is where you need to go back to. They really just literally tell you exactly where you need to go next time. Honestly, I always wondered why a lot more people don't hate it, considering Metroid Fusion pretty much got pegged for doing the exact same thing. Also, I'm not really a fan of the design of the new Reaver. It's a little short, doesn't really look quite like a Reaver, more like a giant nail that pops out of his hand, and it really doesn't look good all black like that. Kind of hard to see and just awkward looking.
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Vorador.
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does.
All good, I hope? I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the Pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly, then. I distrust your origins, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the Pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the Pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the Pillars' destruction, or their salvation?
Neither.
Very well. Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
I have been many things. If you find me ignorant, enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Sarafan. And now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Sarafan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the Pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away, until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, was murdered by the Sarafan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek, but his secrets died with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
I had no less reason to trust Vorador than anyone else I had met. In fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far. If Janos Audrin was the key to all this, then I would find him, and Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage. But first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold, and I suspected I would find the means within the lake's mysterious shrine.
So, once again, ham-fisting us some directions. Head to the shrine, then to Mobius, then through time. Really linear, sadly. Man, Vorador is fucking awesome. Gotta love Vorador. You just die already? Jeesh. So, putting all the pieces together, here we are, 30 years before the events of Blood Omen 1, at the birth of Cain. And currently, although we don't totally know this, it's not really a big spoiler, there have actually been no changes to the timeline. We're still in the exact same timeline that leads up to Soul Reaver 1. That'll all be explained next video, so it's not really like I'm ruining anything for any of you. Oh, you little punk. Anyway, right now I'm just heading straight for that save point. This is going to be the end of the video, because next video is a long, long shrine. So I'm going to catch you guys next time when we deal with the Light Shrine, and I'm also going to cut a lot of the backtracking that we're about to experience. Just going to get rid of it. There's just far, far too much backtracking in this game that just isn't even interesting. Oh, and one last thing. Just wanted to show you guys the Dark Chronicle here on the PC version. You can see basically all you get is the script. And considering we just watched all that happen, it's really not all that interesting. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.